All right. Welcome back to my channel. This is Kira with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and I will be doing the October 2018 intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Capricorn. What is up, my Capricorn? Capricorn. I feel as though for you, when meditating and researching on your sign, you're pulled in a lot of different directions this month. A lot like if you watch the videos of Leo and what's the one I just did, Taurus, a lot of things social. You're out and about and you're being pulled in all directions, whether that's career, home, family, friends, partner. You are just kind of like the center of attention. Everybody wants your attention. Right now you're very strong in yourself. You're very committed to your path and to who you are. You're wanting to venture. I feel like you're wanting to adventure. You're wanting to explore. You're wanting to try new things. I get a very youthful energy, not child, not teenager, but more like young adult. That's just see. Path. You're wanting to travel, who's just entering the world, but some things you tend to, Capricorn sometimes can be cautious, and so that cautious, or maybe you might have a little social anxiety, maybe holding you back, but really now is the time to venture out, Capricorn, and really redefine yourself, and get to know who you really are. At the beginning of the month, which already occurred, October 1st and 2nd, Mercury was in Libra in your 10th house of career to Pluto in your home of Capricorn. So I really feel like your identity is on the line right now. You are really trying to define who you are. Everybody around you is trying to define who you are. You're getting clarity on your life path. I really feel like you're busy with career. Like work is probably numero uno for you right now. I want you to be cognizant of communication this month and messages. They're going to be very powerful, whether those are messages that you're giving to others, like colleagues or at business meetings, or even in your relationship, or whether those messages and communications are coming to you. Just be mindful of being diplomatic, being honest, and having a balance between the two. Also be very fair and rational, okay, kind of like the Justice card, which is the Libra card. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra, possibly, Libra boss, something like that. You're going to want to be very fair and rational in your communications and your decisions in the career sector, even in relationships. I feel like this is a very social month for you. I kept seeing like you in gatherings, you with people, you're out and about and you're busy, whether it's for work or with family. I really feel like for you, it's very strong in friends. You have a pretty good group of friends. October 5th, Venus went retrograde in Scorpio in your 11th house of groups and friends and aspirations. So like I said, I think you're really focused on figuring out who you are, getting ahead in your career and developing, cultivating that, and being with friends. Okay. Like I said, I feel like you have a good group of friends, and you tend to be a very patient, good friend, and you're a good ally. But I also kind of feel like you might be changing alliances, whether that's at work or changing friends or adding friends to your circle. Just be careful that you don't cross anybody, okay? Make sure that your moves are like chess and they're well thought and planned ahead. October 8th, the new moon will be in Libra in your 10th house of career. So again, career is very important. You're planting seeds. You're doing projects. But just be careful of making, being confused and making decisions. I feel as though like you're going to make all these choices and get to the point where you have to make a decision. Then you're going to kind of be like, should I go left? Should I go right? So just be very thoughtful and mindful and think ahead. I'm kind of worried about, I kind of feel like this might be for one person. I feel as though there's a panel. So like there could be a promotion at stake, or you're applying for a job and I feel like it's against a friend, like a really close friend, like you and your best friend maybe work for the same company and you're going for the same promotion, or you're going for the same job. And I feel as though like more than likely you're the one that's going to get it, and there might be hurt feelings. So be very careful about that if that message resonates with you and tends to apply for you. This coming up week, October 19th, Mercury will be in Scorpio in your 11th house of friends and squares Mars in your 2nd house of money and resources. So again, like you're spending lots of money, you're being social, you're with your friends. I think you need to assess your money and your friendship strategies and do it in a practical, fair, compassionate way. I think that's going to be really important for you. I also think that when you're, you being very social this month, there you go, there's the Chariot again. You're on the move. You're going to be very social and out and about this month. I feel like for some of you, you may be in overstimulating environments or be around people who provoke you a little bit. So just be cognizant of that. All right, and going into the end of the month, October 24th, we will have a full moon, and it will conjoin with Uranus and oppose Venus in retrograde with Scorpio in your 5th house of creativity. So you're exploring new things, you're exploring your identity and your socialism, friendships. I think I'm getting the vibe that more so Capricorns, or more of you are single than not. And if you are not single, you're in newly conjoined relationships, or you're just dating, and you're really wanting to explore. Like, I think for like most of you, you really like being single right now. You like dating, you like meeting lots of new people. You're wanting to adventure and explore. I kind of get that vibe of like multiple sexual partners. So just make sure you're being safe. And I think this is really like kind of like a coming of age novel for you. Like this is the chapter in your life where you're reinventing yourself, redefining yourself, and figuring out really who you are. And you're kind of focused on you. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what messages we have for your tarot reading for the month of October 2018. Guides, spirits, angels. What messages do we have for Capricorn in the month of October 2018? What messages do we have for Capricorn in the month of October 2018? Here we go. Capricorn. Capricorn. Ooh. Wow. Capricorn. Ooh. Whoa, these are popping. It's popping. Ooh. Ooh. Up and down, up and down. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel as though like right now, you're having a good streak of luck. So like I was saying, like if you are possibly applying for a promotion or going for a job, I'm pretty sure you're going to get it. I think luck is on your side. Wheel of Fortune to me is also karma. So I feel as though like could be some karmatic things coming back. And I think looking at the cards, there definitely could be with relationships and friendships. Karma coming back, or a karmatic lesson that needs to be learned. Like I said, you're going to be dealing with a lot of career and diplomacy and fairness and rationalization. So when looking in this card, you see a lot of figures who are studying and analyzing documents. So I really feel like, you need to make sure that you have all the facts and the information before you make decisions and before you communicate. It's going to be really important. Remember I told you in the beginning of the reading that you feel like you're pulled in a bunch of different directions. So if you look at the circle and the Wheel of Fortune, and the arrow is pointing in all different ways, I really feel like that's you in the middle with everything going on around you. It's a really busy month for you. First card you got in your spread is the Page of Cups, and I really feel like this is you. You have a very youthful, masculine, positive energy. This could also be a friend, especially if you're a guy. I feel like an alliance or a male friendship, and it could be with a water sign, and I see the fish, so I really feel like it's a Pisces. It could be a Cancer or a Scorpio, but I'm really getting the Pisces feel with this. If you have Pisces in your chart, ascending, rising, Venus or your moon. This could be an offer that you're giving to somebody else, or giving multiple fish in the sea. So maybe you're dating, you know, there's plenty of fish in the sea kind of thing. So that's your beginning of your month. Next card is the Two of Swords in reverse. And I kind of get the feeling like you have had to make a decision in the past, whether it's with career or love, but looking at your whole spread as a whole, I think it has to do with love. In the past, you had to make a decision to cut somebody out. And see, in the upright position, I would feel as though like you haven't been able to make that decision between like two people, or leaving somebody or staying with somebody. But I feel like in the past, you had to let something or somebody go, that in it, you know, kept you in the dark, or this person kept you in the dark about something, and that's what made you had to leave. But what's interesting is that in your present position is the Lover's card. So I feel as though if you are a single Capricorn, your twin flame is coming, your soulmate's coming. And this is really interesting because I just did a reading previously to this with Taurus, and they got Lovers as well. So you definitely, if you're out dating, your soulmate, your twin flame is coming to you. Could possibly be a Gemini. Ooh. Okay, I kind of just got a really weird feeling that this Lover's card could possibly like be someone who you've been a friend with for a very long time. And they've always been there for you, and this friendship turns into love. So like a high school sweetheart, and then you go to college, and then you end up dating a bunch of people, and it doesn't work out, but then you end up being with someone you've known for a very long time. Kind of got that energy all of a sudden. Okay, and this could be a past love that you let back in again. I don't know. I'm going to want to clarify this because I'm a little bit iffy on what's going on. But the next card is the Three of Swords. So either you're going through a heartbreak right now with someone who you love, or your twin flame, or you're making a decision about the relationship that you're in, or or you have a love right in front of your face, but you're not making the offer because you've been conflicted in the past, because you've been heartbroken by somebody in your past. A lot of swords, and I feel like with this reverse, it's like that Venus in Scorpio retrograde right there. And that's what these two cards are giving me, that energy, because Venus is love, and Scorpio is water sign, and I just feel like you're gonna be dealing with something that has to do with heartache, but I feel like it's something maybe in your past. Interesting. Next is you get the wand, or the Ace of Wands in reverse. And in the upright, to me, this is a fiery card for fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But it's in reverse for you. And so to me, the wands are about passion. And this being right next to the Lovers and the Three of Swords, I feel as though like your passion has died for somebody because of something that they've done to you. And I feel as though with your final outcome card or whatever, I feel it's because of this type of business. And maybe that's why I kept saying that you need to be fair and honest. Maybe you were sneaky with, because I got air. So you're probably, more than likely, you're dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Okay. And I don't like this energy. This energy is very sneaky. It's thievery. It's, trying to pull the wool over your eyes, trying to get away with murder. It's just, it's a very adolescent, childlike, immature behavior. So someone's done that to you, or you've done that to somebody. And that's what's left you feeling like this in the past. Or it's messing up your relationship. Maybe your relationship, the passion has died out because there's been some issues in the relationship, some heartache, some decisions that had to be made. Maybe you're stuck in a relationship right now that really isn't going anywhere. You love them, but the passion's died out. There's been some deception, some secrets, some lies, some theft. It's resulted in hard decisions, and some heartache. But I'm going to want to clarify this for you, for you, Capricorn. And I had a Freudian slip of Taurus, so maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, but definitely an air sign is here. And I don't think that this Ace of Wands is necessarily a fire sign. I think it's really saying the passion is gone. The passion has died out because of this heartache. Interesting. Okay, let's clarify these cards for Capricorn in the month of October 2020. Let's clarify these cards. Clarify the messages for Capricorn. Clarify the messages for Capricorn. One more. Clarify the messages for Capricorn. Okay, what's this Page of Cups? Page of Cups. Page of Cups. I feel like you're the Page of Cups. Okay. So you got believe and succeed in the reverse with the Page of Cups. Okay, so this could be telling you career-wise, you know, maybe, let's see. Maybe you're concerned that you're not going to be successful because you're not really believing in yourself right now. Maybe you're only seeing one fish in the cup, or maybe like, oh yeah, because I was telling you to redefine your strategies with business and relationships. So maybe the strategies you're using at work right now aren't as effective. So like you're getting the job done, but you could do it better. Okay. And in order to get this boat to tip over and smooth sailing and have this boat get all the fish in the sea, you need to be using a bigger net. Okay. The other card that clarified was your crown chakra. So I feel like with the air energy in here and the swords being about thoughts and thinking, you really, and you know, being in the upright, you obviously don't have a block, but if you did have a block, you really need to be cognizant of getting enough sleep, you know, eating well, getting a lot of water, so you can be the strongest in your mind, so you can be more successful in your career. Okay. What is this Two of Swords in reverse? Balance came right out. To me, this is a card of temperance, so you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Again, this card also for me symbolizes two becoming one, love, and the lovers. Okay, so you definitely could be a Capricorn who is in love or with somebody right now, and maybe you don't feel as though it's balanced. Maybe you need for it to be balanced. Maybe you're uncertain of this lover in your life. Maybe a decision has to be made, or you already made a decision, or the decision that you have to make could end in heartache between you and that person. Yeah, maybe the decision you have to make is no longer being with the person you love. It's going to cause heartache, the loss of passion, and then someone sneaking away. I do want you to be cognizant if you are debating about breaking up with somebody, Capricorn. Don't do it shamelessly, where like you just go MIA and you sneak away and you don't have a serious conversation with them and let them know what's up. Because I kind of get that vibe here of like, you know, someone just ghosting you, but like you've actually been dating them for a long time, or you break up with them like through text message or something. Like, yeah, don't do something like that if that's really the decisions you're making right now. Let's clarify this Lovers card. See, I don't know. This love message is all up in the air for Capricorn. Like, I feel like I'm getting like 5 different love stories here for you. So it's a definite general reading. Heart chakra came in the upright. So for a lot of you, you are in love. Your heart chakra is open. Even though you've had to make hard decisions, or there's heartache right now, or there has been heartache or passion. It's so weird. Like, it's like there's multiple stories pulling in different directions. That would be right. Let's clarify this Lovers card a little bit more. Lovers card for Capricorn. Lovers card for Capricorn. Lovers card for Capricorn. Maybe this love story for you has got your identity all mixed up. Yeah, you know, you're on a roller coaster with love. It's up and down. Like, this is telling me that your heart is open, but you're feeling hopeless and helpless. Like, maybe you're with someone and, you know, socially you hold hands and you act like everything's okay, but maybe there is stuff behind the closed doors. You know, like those couples who, you know, they to the world, to society, they seem like the best couple, and oh my god, they always have it together, and they're so beautiful together, and they're so in love. And then all of a sudden, a few months later, you hear they got a divorce and it was horrible, and you're like, what? Mike and Sarah, no way. Beth and John, no way. They were going to be together forever. So whatever issues you have with your relationship that you're not talking about or not working on, you really need to work through those, because those are going to, I think, in the long run be detrimental, and they're going to end with no passion and heartache and this type of behavior. Okay, let's clarify the Three of Swords. What is this heartache all about? What heartache have you gone through? Capricorn, Three of Swords, Capricorn, Three of Swords. Capricorn, Three of Swords. You got listen in the reverse, so you could be not listening to your partner could be not listening to you. Maybe you're not listening to your intuition, or you're not listening to your heart about what the right decision is. Gosh, I want to clarify this Three of Hearts again. Whoa. Yeah, you're not releasing somebody from your past, or you're not releasing maybe this is not, God, but this is your twin flame. This is your love. And the twin flame relationship is up and down. I mean, it could be the most beautiful, wonderful, amazing thing, and it can feel like you're in paradise and you're at the top of the world, and then the next day it can feel like the Three of Swords and the two of Swords. It can hurt. And that's maybe why the balance card is here, because you need to find that balance within your heart, because it's making you feel helpless and hopeless and not being able to release. What's this Ace of Wands? Why is the passion gone? Yeah, I see moving on. You might be moving on from a relationship, and coming together is in the reverse. Maybe you don't want to come together. So maybe this is a relationship where you guys are debating on whether or not to move forward or not, and whether this is you or the other person. I really feel like the passion is gone and you're moving on, and you don't want to come together anymore because of something that's happened. There could be a third party situation, possibly. That could be where the sneakiness comes in. Gosh, what's the Seven of Swords? Clarify the Seven of Swords for Capricorn. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Whoa. You need to choose your battles. Teach. Hierophant. There's a lesson here. Karmatic lesson, I believe. In manifestation. I believe that this is a karmatic lesson that's possibly happened before, and you didn't learn it the first time. Gosh. You've got me puzzled, Capricorn. The bottom of the deck says observe. I think in order to answer this crazy love, I wouldn't even call it a triangle. I call it like a pentagon. It's all different directions, and you don't know what's what. I don't feel like I know what's what with you, Capricorn. What are the overall messages for Capricorn in the month of October? Maybe this guidance will help clarify for both you and I, because honestly, I don't know, is it getting late? It's only 9:30. Shouldn't be tired. My brain shouldn't be shutting down, but gosh, it's a real love triangle. Gosh, I feel like they were your friend too. Like, you guys were close. This hurt. The overall guidance for Capricorn in October. Capricorn in October. Capricorn. Set your intentions. I think you need to have a talk. If you haven't left already, you need to set your intentions of what you want in the relationship, put a time frame on it. And if somebody is not treating you the way you want to be treated in a relationship, you need to talk to them about it. And if you're playing with somebody, if you're leaving them, but you're not explaining to them why you're communicating that, you need to set your intentions and tell them, because that's what's fair. Please fill out. Make each day count and give without expectation. Yeah, this the Page of Cups. Give without expectation. So see, you know, he's offering a cup full of fish. He's feeding somebody. You know, giving of service. Make each day count. So maybe right now, if you're in a relationship that is kind of up and down and you're not sure about it, maybe take it day by day. Set your intentions for the day. Maybe what's one thing I'm going to offer my partner, if it's something you want to work on. And give without expectation. You know, do things for your partner, not expecting, well, I did this for you, so, and you didn't do anything back for me, or, you know what I mean? Like, be the better person if you want to make it work. Capricorn. We got a lot of thinking to do. I will be excited to do your November reading. Hopefully that will give me a clearer picture to the middle or ending of your story. I kind of feel like this is, you know, just the beginning of the story. Like, I feel like these cards could go in other directions, or it can continue on. But definitely, I think the clearest picture, and you know what? We are in Venus retrograde in Scorpio. Scorpio of emotions. Retrograde, upside down, reverse, not knowing what is up or what is down. You're definitely Capricorn for the most of you, even though this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. But you are definitely, this is the epitome of a reading for me, for Venus retrograde in Scorpio. That is what you are going through. And if you're not, then maybe this message is not for you. All right, Capricorn. I hope some of the messages that I gave to you resonated. I know that all the messages weren't very clear, but I think that that's the whole point. I think you and I will get more clarity come November. So that last card, the bottom of the deck for the clarification cards, was observe. I think right now I need to observe my cards and observe the difference between the cards for October to November. And I think you need to be taking some observations of your life, your career, but more importantly, your love, whether you're single or you're not, or if you've been with someone for 5 minutes or 5 years. You need to observe and really analyze all directions of the problem and stay true to yourself, stay committed to your path. But I do feel like that you may be wanting to venture and have new experiences and things. So if this message resonated with you, please give me your comments in the comment section below. Please like and share this video with a fellow Capricorn or someone who you know loves tarot. I would really love and be excited if you subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I'm posting my videos, click the bell icon at the top of the screen to get notifications of when I upload videos. You can also follow me at FollowYourArrowTarot at Instagram and Facebook. And if you're interested in a personal private reading, the information's in the description box below, and you can email your inquiries to followyourarrowtarot@gmail.com. In addition, I'm having a October Halloween special. For $15, you can get a 3 Rider-Waite tarot deck card pull with 3 clarifiers and 1 guidance card for $15. So if you're interested in that, send me an email. All right, Capricorn, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your October, and I can't wait to see you in November for the next chapter of this definite Venus in Scorpio retrograde love story. All right, Capricorn, you have a blessed rest of your October. Sending you love, light, and positive vibes.